What to do, what to do. I know. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to work on the S10. Just a little backstory on it. It's a 95 Chevy S10. Was my dad's truck. He bought it brand new in December 94. Passed away in May of 99. And I got the truck when he passed away, which didn't have no wheels on it. Didn't have those little chrome pieces. Wasn't lowered. It was just a stock truck. Pretty much 4-cylinder, automatic overdrive, 137,000 miles. A couple years ago, we started putting the air ride suspension on it, which we ended up having to stop. Lack of parts, lack of money. Codes man get on me. So we just basically cut the springs, put the suspension back together, and we're getting ready to relocate my truck to a different location. So what we got to do now is we got to put the shocks back on it. We've got to tighten everything up on the front end, make sure nothing falls apart. And I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, we hit a deer. I don't know if you can see that little bit of a damage, which we got wide body gaps right now because I've got the whole front end is I've got it loose. And what I want to do is, you can see a little more damage there. I want to try to get the body gaps a little closer, and we've got to put the air box back in, the evaporator back in, blower motor back in, put the inner fenders back in, and of course we got to put the headlight buckets back in on both sides, and put the grill back in. So probably what we're going to do is we're going to clean it up real good, and we'll get started. All right, everybody. 1 week later, so we cleaned up the truck, and then we got to putting it back together, and which it's pretty much done got dirty again, but whatever, it needed a good bath. So far what we got done, which we had to do, we had to put the shock back on this side. We had to make sure all the ball joints were tight and the tie rod ends were tight, and put cotter pins in it, and we went ahead and we got the inner fender back in there. We put the air box back, the heater box back in, put the evaporator back in, put the blower motor back in. We got both headlights back in. We're still going to try to do a little bit of adjustment on the front end to try to get the body lines, the body gaps a little tighter. Went ahead, we took that stuff off right there. I think it just looked better. It was starting to look ratty looking anyway, so we took it off. So now we got to put all this side back together, which we still got the inner fender that goes in there. Take care of the tie rod ends, the ball joints, put the shock back on it, and put the end links back on it. We actually got the sway bar back in it, which we have to hook this end link, put this end link in here, and we're gonna get after it. See what we can get done today. See if we can get her all knocked back out. All right, so we got the inner fender in on this side. Tighten up the ball joints, put some cotter pins in there. You can see that one there. Got the end link in there. Everything's tightened up, buttoned up. Now all we're gonna do is just turn the wheel back and put the rim on here. And as far as the suspension, we can call that part of it done. Still got to tighten up the front end a little bit, but we'll get that. Okay, so we got the wheel back on there. Set her back down on the ground. Put my center cap back in there. So we went ahead, got everything back together. Inner fender's in. Pretty much everything that's going back in right now anyway. Bought us a new battery, put in there. Still got to tighten up the hood, tighten up the fenders, and then button up the grill. We're getting closer. At least she's road ready right now. We won't have to have a grill to drive down the road, but